Hello there all. Well, I got to change the fuel filter on this old 3208 Cat. Fuel filter goes right here. Already took it off just so I could get the right one. Well, I thought I had the right one, but it ended up not being the right one. So I had to order a Napa filter. Going from a Cat, which Cat filters are just freaking phenomenal, but the next best thing is a Napa or a Wix. I didn't dump this out because I wanted to show you guys the nastiness. I guess you can't really tell because there was all kinds of stuff in there, but I mean, it looked pretty gross. All the darts in the bucket. Darts or fags or whatever you want to call them there. I actually quit smoking 2 months ago. Pretty stoked. Might notice I'm breathing a little bit better. I'm a little clogged up right now, but oh well, this is not about me. So if you have an old diesel pickup, or, you know, even newer diesels like a 6-liter, 7.3 and stuff, they got the little up top. You can kind of do the same thing. All right, here's the fuel filter. And the seafoam, it's pretty light viscosity, whatever, and it's flammable, you know, and diesel's combustible, so I'm gonna tone it down with a little ATF. But I kind of took a makeshift tripod here and see how this goes. Try to get you guys set up to where you can kind of see what I'm doing. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. So, can't really tell if you can see me. I think you can. I'm gonna take the filter. Get the plastic off of her. See, and usually, you know, you would put diesel in it just so your system doesn't have a bunch of air in it. But what I'm gonna do to give those injectors a douche, I don't know if that's a great word. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for that word, but I mean, it's kind of the proper term for what I'm doing here. Kind of giving her a good old douching. Because I mean, when you get all that nasty stuff in your fuel filter, that's just going into your injectors. Let's just put the whole, let's put the whole thing of seafoam in her. I bought 2 things of seafoam because I was planning on doing it with just seafoam, but this is the same way I did it on a couple Dodge pickups I had, and it cleared them right up. So, let that seafoam sit in. And then this ATF, you know, that just gives it a little bit, makes it a little less flammable, a little more combustible. And this is a diesel. And ATF is all kinds of detergents and stuff. Which if you look at the bottle of seafoam there, which I mean, you could use the seafoam, that Power Service diesel. That stuff's really good stuff too. I use it on my 6-liter. Let that get over that O-ring. You can see it all mixing up. Well, I can't tell if you can see it or not, but yeah, she's all starting to do things. Let's go ahead and thread her on. Got a little bit more. Looks like it drained in a little bit. A little more ATF to her. Sorry if I'm standing in the way here. I got kind of a ghetto tripod going on. It's kind of hard to do videos without my awesome camera lady, and we've been so busy lately. The last thing I could do is YouTube videos, but I thought, heck, I might as well do one. Well, I gave the old dump truck here a douching. So, what you do, you thread your filter on. If it'll bite, oh dang. And shoot. Alright, in 1 second, I'm gonna go grab the rag. Because I made her a little slippery. Wish I had a better setup. You guys could see what I'm doing here, but taking the rag, spinning the filter on. Alrighty then. Bottle's all closed up. Nothing's gonna fall in the engine bay. Clean up my mess here. Oh yeah, battery's unhooked. I better hook that up. See, it might not be a bad idea to get the engine warmed up first and then change your oil, or your fuel filter. That's what I did last time anyway, but see what happens. Gotta make sure it's out of gear. Shut her off. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it sit overnight. Let it all soak into everything. And yeah, I'll start her up tomorrow and everything should be nice and clean. It gives time for everything to kind of seep, and it kind of sucks starting a cold diesel engine and having to get on it like that. But tomorrow I'm going to do the same thing, get it and kind of whoop, ease into her, but give her a little blast just so if there is anything gunked up in these injectors, we kind of blast it through, you know, because I imagine taking them out, getting the little machine, hooking them up, blasting them through, whatever, and doing it the right way. You know, it's the right way, so it's probably a better way to do it. But if you want to just cheap, easy way that could gain you actually quite a bit of horsepower. I've got a buddy that did the same trick. I don't know if he let it sit overnight, but he swears his log truck got 50 horsepower from the same thing I'm doing right now. And yeah, so it'll sit overnight, clean everything up. Tomorrow I'll get off work, I'll fire her up, and it should do the trick, because those old Dodge Cummins I had, man, it cleared those right up. They're running a little rough and kind of missing a little bit, and this freaking clean those injectors. I wouldn't say good as new, because I don't know what the truck drove like new. It was 300,000 mile old Dodge pickups that I, of course, got rid of too cheap, but a buddy sold them to me cheap, and whatever. So be it. Alrighty then, well, that is how you clean your injectors. Cheap and just super easy. It's as easy as changing a fuel filter. I mean, instead of putting diesel in it, you're just putting some seafoam and some ATF, or a pure seafoam, or pure ATF. In all reality, ATF has lots of detergent, so it'll probably be a little bit better than doing diesel in it if you're looking to clean your injectors a little bit. Or that power service diesel cleaner, that stuff works great too. You could use any of those products, but me, seafoam is what I did last time, mixed it with the ATF, and it did a great freaking job. Like I said before, I mean, it made those Dodges run just freaking sweet. So awesome. Hopefully this helps you out. If you got an injector that's kind of giving you some problems, maybe try this first before you dive into bigger project than you need to. Or if it is like this, just an old farm truck, you know, that you don't necessarily want to go throw a new set of injectors in, give this a try. If you do it, you know, go ahead and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about how did it work, everything like that. I mean, from my experience, it worked like a champ. So figured I'd share that with you guys. Awesome. Thank you very much. Stay awesome.